Good day everyone. Today we will tackle the Microsoft PowerPoint application in terms of its definition and parts, the usage of PowerPoint ribbons, the types of views, the usage of hyperlinks, embedding objects, and tips in creating an effective presentation. So what is Microsoft PowerPoint application? Microsoft PowerPoint is a software application that is particularly used to present data and information by using text, diagrams with animation, images, and transitional effects, etc. In the form of slides, it helps people to better understand the idea or topic in front of the audience easily. So what can you do with PowerPoint? PowerPoint gives you the ability to share your presentation with others in real time on the web. You would supply the user with a link to the presentation. After selecting the link, the user or users will be able to follow you and your presentation online. You can use custom animation, add photos, videos, and sound effects, save as a web page, print presentation as handouts, and embed YouTube videos. So this is the start screen that can be seen if you open PowerPoint. This view provides several ways to create your next presentation using a template or theme. You can even open an existing file. Once you make choices in this view, you see the actual PowerPoint interface. So this is the PowerPoint 2019 program screen would look like, or simply these are the parts of the Microsoft PowerPoint 2019. The first one is the File tab. When you click the File tab, you'll see the backstage view that contains all the creation, save, share, and print options for your presentations. The second one is Quick Access Toolbar. It is a customizable toolbar placed by default above the ribbon. Here, you can add icons for your often used commands. The Quick Access Toolbar can also be placed below the ribbon. So for the ribbon has tabs which in turn contain groups of buttons for various options. Some groups also contain galleries, for example, galleries for themes and theme colors. For the Thumbnails pane, also known as Slides pane, it is located on the left side of the interface. The Slides pane shows thumbnails of all the slides in the open presentation. For the Active slide, it simply displays the slide area or the active slide. For status bar, it is a horizontal strip that provides information about the open presentation like slide number, applied theme, etc. It also includes the view and zoom options. For Notes pane, it is located right below the active slide. This is where the speaker notes are written for the current slide. Note that none of this content is visible on the actual slide while presenting, although it is visible in both Notes page view and presenter view. For the View button, it contains the different kind of views which are the normal view, slide sorter view, reading view, and slideshow. For the Zoom slider, it will help you to zoom in or zoom out the active slide or the slide area. And the last part of the Microsoft PowerPoint is the Close button.
How to use a PowerPoint's ribbon. The ribbon is located near the top of the PowerPoint window, covering an area from left to right. It contains a series of tabs that you can switch between. Each of these tabs have a unique set of tools to work with your presentation differently. A total of 10 tabs can be seen in the ribbon: the File tab, Home tab, Insert tab, Design tab, Transitions tab, Animations tab, Slideshow tab, Review tab, View tab, and Help tab. In each tab, you'll see new buttons and options. The File tab. Clicking the File tab opens a new view called the Backstage view. It contains the commands for working with your files like Open, Save, New, Print, Share, and Close. The Home tab. This tab contains the basic formatting tools. It is used for general selection of the most popular tools in PowerPoint. The features of the Home tab are Clipboard, Slides, Font, Paragraph, Drawing, and Editing. The Insert tab. When working on a presentation, the Insert tab has every possible tool to add new content to a slide. Its features are slides, tables, images, illustrations, add-ins, links, comments, text, and media. The Design tab. Pre-designed graphics styles can be seen in this tab. These designs can be applied to the slides in your presentation. Through the Design tab, you can add a theme or color scheme or format the slide background. The features of this tab are themes, variants, and customize. The Transition tab. In this tab, we can see the transitions that can be added to your presentation. These transitions are the effects that a slide shows when advancing to another slide. Its features are preview, transition to the slide, and timing. The Animation tab. Animations are a set of effects that can be applied to the text or graphics within a slide. There are different animations that can be seen in this tab. The features of this tab are preview, animation, advanced animation, and timing. The Slideshow tab. In this tab, you can set up the way you want to show your presentation to others. The tools that control how the slideshow is presented are in this tab. The features of this tab are Start Slideshow, Setup, and Monitors. The Review tab. This tab lets you add comments, run spell check, or compare one presentation with another. The features of this tab are proofing, accessibility, insights, language, comments, compare, and ink. The View tab. Views allow you to look at your presentation in different ways, depending on where you are in the creation or delivery process. It also allows you whether to display the ruler within the window or not. Its features are presentation views, master views, show, zoom, color or grayscale, window, and macros. The Tools tab. When you click some parts of your slides such as pictures, shapes, smart art, or text boxes, you might see a colorful new tab appear. For example, Picture Tools tab appears when you click a picture, and Drawing Tools tab appears when you click a shape or a text box. These tabs disappear or change when you click something else in your presentation. The following are the frequently used shortcuts in PowerPoint.
Normal view. It is the simplified layout of the page so you can quickly key edit and format the text. Notes page view. It displays your slides on the top portion of the page, with the speaker notes for each slide in the notes pane on the bottom of the pane. The outline view. It displays all of the text in a PowerPoint slideshow in outline form, regardless of the design, objects, and animations. The Slide Sorter view. It displays mini versions of slides and allows you to arrange them using hyperlinks in Microsoft PowerPoint. Step 1. Select an object or highlight a text. Link to options. A. Existing file or web page. It creates a hyperlink to website or local file saved in your hard drive. Just browse your file in the dialog box or type the web address. Step 2. Go to Insert, Hyperlinks, or use the shortcut key Ctrl+K. The Insert Hyperlink dialog box would appear. Step 3. When done, click OK to apply your hyperlink.
Now let's talk about embedding objects in Microsoft PowerPoint. As a matter of fact, embedding objects is easy using PowerPoint presentation. With this option, you can insert an Excel file that would look like a table to a PowerPoint presentation. To have this, we have 4 steps. Step 1. Go to the Insert tab. Step 2. On the text group, click on Object. After clicking the object, let's move on to the Step 3, wherein the Insert Object dialog box would appear. And it displays two options. We have Create New and Create from File option. When we say Create New option, you will be creating a new file from scratch and you can select on a wide variety of files listed. Next option is the Create from File option, where you will be creating a file from an existing file saved on your hard drive and simply browse the file to use it. Putting a check on the link option will allow you to modify the Excel file inside your PowerPoint presentation. After doing the 3 steps, let's move on to the step 4, and once you're done, just click the OK button. Now let's move on to creating an effective presentation. We will be discussing 6 tips in creating an effective presentation. We have minimize, clarity, simplicity, visuals, consistency, and contrast. For minimize, you have to keep your slides counts to a minimum to maintain a clear message and to keep the audience attentive. Remember that the presentation is just a visual aid. Most information should still come from the reporter. Next is the clarity. Avoid being too fancy by using font style that is easy to read. Make sure that it is also big enough to be read by the audience. Once you start making your presentation, consider how the big screen is during your report. Next, we have simplicity. Use bullets or short sentences and summarize the information on the screen to have your audience focus on what the speaker is saying than on reading the slide. And limit the content to 6 lines and 7 words per line. This is known as the 6x7 rule. Next, we have visual, where you have to use graphics to help in your presentation, but not too many to distract the audience. In addition, instead of using table of data, use charts and graphs. Next, we have consistency, where you have to make your design uniform and avoid having different font styles and backgrounds. Last but not the least is contrast, where you have to use a light font on dark background or vice versa. This is done so that it is easier to read. In most instances, it is easier to read on screen if the background is dark, and this is due to the brightness of the screen.